Good morning, and welcome to this Sunday morning. I'm happy to come back to the meditations. It is something that I really want to provide as a service to the community, and I feel strongly about that. Of course, as you know from your own lives, life just gets in the way. And as much as I wanted to be very consistent in this offering, we have we I have suffered some interruptions because of things that were going on in my life. But here we are again, Sunday morning. It's a beautiful day outside. I took a long walk with the dogs. I just had oral surgery about a week ago, so I have some pain and swelling still in the left side of my face, and an increased awareness of the fact that when I smile, there's some missing teeth there. So you will forgive me that, and I will forgive myself that. If you're joining me live, I really appreciate that. I appreciate you being here. And if you're watching this later, any time is a good time for meditation and reflection. Some of you that know me know that I have started a 2-year program at Upaya Zen Center in Santa Fe under the direction of Roshi John Halifax. This is a Buddhist chaplaincy program. And in November, I was there for 2 workshops. The second one was about emptiness and compassion in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition. And I'm not going to take time to have a long discussion about emptiness and compassion, although I may post about that later. But as part of the routine of the center, each day ends with the 4 vows of the Buddhist tradition. And the last sentence is, do not squander your life. Do not squander your life. And they say it with a very strong devotion and emotion. And I've taken much from those 2 workshops that I've participated in, but there is something about that specific sentence that deeply, deeply resonates with me. Do not squander your life. And today's meditation will be a reflection on this specific notion. What do we do with our lives? How do we not squander our lives? So I want you, please, to find yourself in a comfortable position. The back supported, if that is more comfortable for you. And you could be seated or lying down, and simply adjusting the body so you become even more comfortable. And I invite you to gently close your eyes. And if closing your eyes is not comfortable for whatever reason, then lower the gaze and let it rest on a spot in front of you or on an object, allowing the vision to maybe blur a little. And as you become more comfortable, adjusting and settling into a position, please direct your attention to your breath and notice, where do you feel the breath the most in your body? Perhaps you feel the breath as it comes in through the nose. Or maybe it is most noticeable for you in the rise and fall of your chest. simply following the natural rhythm of your breath, allowing the awareness to rest there. As the body relaxes and the mind remains attentive to the breath. And take a moment here, noticing, feeling, and if thoughts come up, simply let them float away as you return your attention to your breath. Wherever you are in the world, whatever time zone you are in, as you are taking this time for meditation, you may notice sounds around you and simply let those go as well. They're simply there, returning to your breath at its natural rhythm. Let us invite relaxation like a wave that begins at your feet, and wherever it touches, every muscle, nerve and fiber releases, relaxes and softens. As relaxation moves upwards in the body, the ankles release. The lower legs perhaps supported by the surface on which you're lying or sitting. Relax, inviting a softening in the knees, in the back of the knees, as relaxation moves upwards. Now the upper legs, the back of the thighs, releasing, relaxing, and softening. Awareness now goes to the pelvis area, inviting relaxation. The abdomen and lower back, releasing. The chest and upper back, each in-breath invites even more relaxation. Each out-breath sends relaxation throughout the body as the mind remains focused, aware and attentive to the breath. Inviting the attention to rest on the shoulders and sending waves of relaxation from your shoulders, down your arms, all the way to your fingertips. As relaxation moves and engulfs the throat and neck, release. The face muscles relax. Between the eyebrows, smoothing. The jaws loosening, softening, perhaps inviting a gentle parting of the lips, resting the tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the teeth, invites even more comfort and relaxation. From the top of your head now, send a wave of relaxation all the way to the tips of your toes. As you become comfortable more with each breath, I invite you to imagine this is the beginning of your life. Perhaps going back to the first memory from your childhood. At whatever age that may have been, and whatever comes for you, inviting that innocence of childhood, that beautiful sentiment of hopefulness before life gets in the way. Perhaps if nothing comes for you, you can envision children playing on a playground, a child at home with their parents, a sense of safety, of comfort. Let yourself bask in that feeling, in that safety and hopefulness for just a moment. Imagine now your life as a timeline and slowly move forward in time. Notice the next important time in your life. And this could be something wonderful or something terrible. Our experiences are complicated. Our perception always guiding the experience. And as you go through the timeline, moving forward, take the time to reflect on incidents you feel has shaped you, have contributed greatly to your life. And notice what was important, what affected you the most. Take some time to do this. Explore the times that you were proud of yourself, happy with how you conducted yourself. Explore the times that you felt disappointed. Simply observing as if you're watching a movie of your own life. You may find that the mind jumps around, that it is not keeping an orderly timeline. That's okay. Simply let what comes up be recognized as you reflect on the effect of that relationship, that incident on your life at that time, perhaps all the way to this current time. If you find yourself paused on an incident that feels very important, remind yourself, for better or worse, it is in your past. And while it may have influenced you, you have a choice at every junction of forgiveness, of letting go, of acceptance. All the people you love, all the people you lost, all those that are still with you, whether in their physical form or in the memories, the effects they had on you as a human being. Can you look back and open your heart with love, accepting forgiving and letting go of all that had already happened, all that had already taken place. Any weight that you carry that is influencing your day-to-day at this time. Do not squander your life. Choosing again and again at this moment, bringing in the simplicity and hopefulness of the young child, in awe of the world, of the small things, of the large things. As you go through the timeline of your life with this perspective, notice, how does it feel? Take some time to reflect. Bring your mind to this current time in your life. Reflect and notice, how are you living your life now, in this time of your life, in this precious moment? What does it mean for you? Do not squander your life. In what ways can you change, transform? What can you bring into your life from that perspective? What can you let go of from that perspective? Taking time to reflect. How do I not squander my life at this time? And as you contemplate that, imagine today is the last day of your life. If there is one thing that is certain, it is the uncertainty of the time and day of our death. What if today is our last day? How do we spend our time from that perspective? Perhaps that helps letting go of petty arguments, of silliness, of attachment to people, of attachment to property, Does it matter when this is the last day of your life? Take some time for reflection. I invite you to bring this intention into your life every day. The intention of using this time wisely, with love and compassion. Do not squander your life. Slowly inviting gentle movement in the body. Returning the attention to the surroundings, perhaps gently opening your eyes, coming back to the regular consciousness. Thank you so much for spending some time with me this morning. I appreciate your presence, and I hope to see you soon again. For now, I am completing the broadcast, and I hope this was a meaningful morning, or any time if you listen later. For you, it certainly was for me. For now, goodbye.